Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing? Antonelli here. Today we are looking at Kris Bryant and Addison Russell and how they're preparing to move to give themselves the best jump when the ball's hit, increasing their range. And so, the one thing that you'll see here, and this may be a little bit different than what you've been taught, but if you watch, enough major leaguers, I'd say the majority of them use this technique. So you can see they're both in the air right now, right? So both feet are off the ground for both players, and the ball is being struck as they're in the air. So you can see once they land, they're already they're already getting ready to move before their foot even comes down. Okay, so you can see here we go. We're reading the ball in the air, so we take a little hop. It's important when we take our hop. You want to be athletic. You can see butt out, chest over, right? Thumbs up position for both of them, so they don't have their hands down on the ground. They don't have their gloves out front of them. Both of them are thumbs up. They're in a position to run and to move. You have to be in position to go left, right, in, or back. Their feet are square, so they can equally go in every direction. And the biggest thing, again, is they're going to take this little hop, and when they land, again, they're reading the ball. The ball's crossing the plate and being struck right now. And so they're not reading the ball on the ground. Because when you land on the ground, your feet become still, and now you have to read the ball and get going again. What the best players do is they are actually reading the ball hit off the bat while their feet are both in the air, so that as the ball is hit, once you land, this is the quickest you will be to react, is to basically you're going to spend no time on the ground. As you're coming down, you're reading it, and then boom, once you read it, your feet are essentially striking the ground right as you're reading the where the ball's hit, and you go. So bang, ball's hit to their right, and you can see them both making their move. They're both coming down right at the same time. Bang, go. So really important, you don't want to be, it's one of those weird things where you would think earlier is better, right? Get down on the ground, get down on the balls of your feet early. It's actually you can't be late. If you're way up here, right, and the ball's being hit and you're not close to the ground yet, then that's late. But you can't be early either. You got to really work to be on time. And this is tough work because you got to do this 120, 130, 140, 150 times a game. You've got to be prepared to move on every single pitch because you don't know which ball is going to be hit to you. So it takes work, right? It takes probably more mental work than physical. But it's really important because it could be the difference between an out or not, right? Get a ball off the end of your glove versus fielding it. So really, really important to be locked in every single pitch. And the other thing I'll say is, some of this is kind of taken from tennis. So I've looked at a bunch of different tennis players. I've talked to some people that have experience coaching tennis, and this is pretty much exactly what a tennis player is going to do. If you think about, the best tennis players in the world, they've got to be prepared for serves well over 100 miles an hour. And so, and they have to move really, they've got barely any time to see the ball and react. And this is the technique that they're using. And you see a lot of major league guys now, using this technique. You still see a couple that don't, but I think more often than not now, this is what you're going to see. So give it a try and see how it works and if you like it. And then just start studying major league guys and infielders and see how they're doing it. You've probably seen like Dustin Pedroia, it's got that big, huge hop. And, for a long time I always thought, man, he seems late. Like it doesn't seem like he's landing until basically the ball's being hit. The more I studied it, the more I talked to people, the more I really watched it and thought about it. It makes sense that you don't want to be early, right? You want to be basically reading the ball just as you're coming down. So you're in the air reading the ball so that once you land, you're making your decision right here and then boom. Right? There's no time spent on the ground in the same spot. It's hit go, right? That's going to give you your best chance to move quickly. Excuse me. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. Share the video with all your friends. Give us a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. And that's all I got. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Take care.